You're
Welcome back to MBU Reacts, and today we have Tree over here. And of course we have myself, Sasha, aka Lemon Sasha. Glaze me, glaze me, glaze me, glaze me. Thank you, 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 thank you. What do we have today, Tree?
Today we got some more ayebando. You know how we feel about his content. His ass be knowing what he be talking about. He makes sure he got his facts straight before he posts something. And I enjoy his content because it be real informational.
Right. Type shit.
But it's called revisiting. I said revising. Revisiting all the 2025 streaming drama.
2025, baby.
2025 it started off good in the streaming universe. I can't talk right now. It started off good in the content and streaming universe, and then close to the end of the year, it just kind of went to shits.
It just spazzed out of control. Like, it was like a domino effect towards the end of the year. It was crazy.
Matter of fact, toward the middle of the year, it all started with the whole. I feel like it started around the time Streamer U with the Zoe and Kai situation, and then it spiraled to Zoe and solluminati. And then we kind of chilled a little. Nope, I lied. DDG and Reggie. And then it kind of like chilled out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then towards the end of the year, after Streamer Awards, it just went to shit.
Yeah, so I don't know. But 2025 was definitely an interesting year. So, but let's see what he got to say about 2025 and all the craziness that happened. So, but before we start the video, y'all know what to do. Make sure you watch the full video all the way to the end, please, and thank you. But most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. We're trying to get our silver play button. It's a lot of returning viewers that are not subscribed. So if y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick, we'll really appreciate it. And for all the subscribers already been here, y'all know that we love and appreciate y'all. And for the new ones, welcome.
Right, now let's get into it.
So it's definitely been a wild year for the world of content creation. All year long, there's been something going on within the community.
Julian.
This all started back in January of 2025. Drake put out a lawsuit against a lot of streamers who reacted to the Kendrick Lamar diss track in a positive light.
This Drake them snitched on the reaction community. It's no way.
I forgot about that.
I
forgot about that. And they added Shaq into that shit. That's Shaq.
This gotta be the softest nigga ever, dog. Man, hey, Drake, you ain't hip hop, bro. It's no way. You a great artist. I give you that all day long. I promise you. Can't take that from you. But bro, you gotta be the softest in the history of Earth.
And then after that, January remained full of surprises as FaZe kicked off his rap career, dropping some of the worst music of all time and even dissing the entire community.
They don't like the truth because I be stating facts. They say it's killer, we killed it. I'm okay with that. Don't call me by no bitch if she ain't top 10. I've been somewhere overseas making content.
Wait, why he said content like that? You feel me? But I said content.
King Batch, why did you involve yourself in some trash like
that? Vision though, like.
But even though all of that was going on, a person that saw a lot of success in the month of January was no other than Plaque Max. He was going crazy within the music industry, and we all know once you start getting popular, that comes with a little bit of drama as well. That's how Max kind of found himself within like a forced beef with Little TJ and 504, and after telling them that they couldn't smoke within his Airbnb. Also within this whole month for Plaque Max, he also started doing some collabs with Julian Newman. He was playing basketball on a lot of Max's streams throughout the month, and Julian would also find himself in some beef with a rapper after trying to fight him during a basketball game that was taking place live on the stream. Now on to February. February was kind of a dry month for the streaming community. There wasn't a lot going on other than Deshae getting canceled on Twitter and being banned on stream for literally just being too freaky. Other than that, nothing much happened. It was a very interesting month for me because I dropped.
Deshae had a huge turnaround this year. He was getting banned a lot. He was doing too much, as you can see.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's crazy.
Deshae ass used to be getting top on his streams. Like, Shorty would be under the desk. And we knew what she was doing, but like, he used to be doing the most. Why you think
niggas? Oh my god!
Why you think everybody keeps saying a lot of people say to Deshae, like, bro, you know where you came from, bro. You know you was doing the most, and now you doing good. So, yeah, Deshae had a turnaround.
Well, I'm glad that he had a turnaround. That's all I have to say.
And then the nigga just got top on his stream like a few weeks ago.
This is crazy.
The video about some creator faking
that's
his
why
content
niggas
and ruining his entire
DDG
career.
said, like,
and then
bro,
a day later, I think it was Valentine's Day, I got DMs
good.
for that creator threatening to sue me, so it was definitely an interesting month. I think it was Valentine's Day, I creator faking his content and ruining his entire career. And then like a day later, I think it was Valentine's Day, I got DMs for that creator threatening to sue me.
Pretty Boy Fredo tried to sue you?
Month. But things really started to pick up a bit in March when DDG really started taking his streaming career seriously. And once he really locked in, he did start seeing a lot of growth, but he did get a lot of hate on social media at the time because he was always around the most popular creators there were. There was a bunch of solluminati clips starting to resurface online of him calling DDG like an opportunist, saying that he just spawns around the most lit person.
DDG, you're literally, you can't create content alone. So you gotta ask yourself, how do he create content? He leech off people that's popping.
Now, April is where 2025 really began to get lit for the world of streaming because this is the month where Kai bought a house for all of his friends, which later became known as the Clover House. And after getting this house, they started off with a bang on Twitch. All of the members were going crazy. In fact, they were doing so well that creators like XQC thought they were view botting. Also around this time, we had Marlon starting to blow up on Twitch as well. He started his career a few months earlier, but he really started seeing real success around the month of April. He almost started seeing this success overnight. I remember I even dropped a video about him calling him like an industry plant because he literally came out of nowhere. And now 8 months later, he's still doing great. So shout out to Marlon. And I would say the funniest part of the whole month was the Ashton Hall workout routine.
But they fried his shit.
He was going viral all over social media for people literally clowning his morning routine. Now, on to May. May have
you don't. That's where that Saratoga came from. Him.
Oh,
like that's where the pipe for that shit came from because that's what he would use for his morning routine. He would pour that in there, put some ice, and he'll do like a what you call that shit?
Ice bath.
Ice bath for his
face.
Yeah, that's where that shit came from.
Had no idea.
Yep.
I'm learning something new every day,
Damn,
guys.
you wasn't. That's because you don't be on TikTok. You gotta get on TikTok, bro. As a content creator, how don't you be looking at TikTok?
I say this all the time. I do love TikTok. I do, but I don't be on it as much as like you do because the shows and stuff I be watching and they be ruining it for me. It's like, bro, can I?
No, I understand because I done got some shit ruined because
that's what I'm saying, like that or like movies.
I done got some movies spoiled.
That's why I'm like, okay. So that's why honestly, that's the only reason why I really stay off TikTok.
Nah, you be missing out, bro. Because they was clown. That's why I said they was clowning his ass.
Yeah, unless
and then
he
got dusted by Speed. They raced, and that nigga dusted that nigga like 7 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, his shit was short lived. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This month of the year, probably outside of December, which we'll get to a bit later. But there was really a lot going on throughout the entire month of May. To start, one of my goats of the community by the name of solluminati finally returned to Twitch after years of not streaming, which was great for the community because he instantly started going crazy. Not to mention, this was also the month that Kai launched Streamers University, which he initially got a lot of backlash on social media for, but it ended up being one of the biggest events that streaming has ever seen, and it definitely helped a lot of people out the way that he thought it would. And speaking of Streamers University, it's almost like we can't mention Streamers University without mentioning one creator by the name of Zoe Spencer, who received hate all over the internet all throughout the month of May, and really all of this hate stemmed from her simply not getting an invite to Streamers University, which led to her crying and throwing people under the bus on her own live stream.
It feels so like it's when it feels personal, you know, like it's when you want to hurt somebody or you just try, like it's different when it's like, you know, it's like handpicked and it's just so spiteful. That's how I feel. When I saw Zeddy up there, and Zeddy's not a streamer. Zeddy streams with me.
She didn't throw him under the bus. She was just keeping it real.
He streams with people when they call him. That's when I knew, like, damn.
But he said it wasn't just streamers.
I don't know
it was content
what I
creators
did.
in general.
Y'all,
And all of this even led to her getting into a beef with Solluminati, who returned a little earlier in the month.
Every male she streamed with, she has to make him feel uncomfortable. Bro, can you do content without humiliating us? Seriously, can you?
Now in June, things did start to calm down just a bit within the community, but you guys know there's always going to be a little bit of drama going on. I don't know if you guys really remember or not, it seems like everyone forgot, but like back around this time, there were some weird vibes going on with Phantom and the rest of AMP. He kept posting a bunch of cryptic messages all over his social media accounts. He wasn't really around the other members of AMP much, but as time went on, I guess they figured it all out internally and everyone kind of forgot about it. So that led to that whole situation just eventually dying out. But the drama didn't end there at all, especially for DDG, as he ended up in a bit more serious drama. In fact, it was legal drama with the mother of his child. And as a result of that, only more drama ended up coming DDG's way, as he ended up in a serious beef with Reggie to start July. So when July kicked off, it was just a lot of drama going on with the DDG and Reggie beef. And eventually as it went on, it started getting pretty serious pretty quickly, as Reggie kept mentioning the legal situation that was going on between DDG and the mother of his child. And that's something that DDG took very seriously, and as a result of that, he went on to diss Reggie's deceased father.
You worried about me, gang? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta live with this shit for the rest of your life. Like, you gotta live with this for the rest of your life, my nigga. The Shade Room posted this. You try to get on stream and act like you ain't see that shit. That's why I'm scared to have a baby. Your baby mom is with you for life. Like, that's your family. You can say whatever you want about me, gang. You gotta live with this for the rest of your life. These are decisions that you made, bro, that you gotta live with for the rest of your life, gang. Like, you always gotta wake up and think, like, damn, my baby mom really with another.
Said something, he was like, where your such and such is at? And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass question. I wish I could ask your daddy the same. What time is it? I gotta see the reservation. Is it, you know what time the reservation is?
I think like 11.
What time is it?
10:20.
Oh, 10:20. Yeah. All right, bet. Cool.
Now, I didn't think that beef was ever going to like come to an end, but it did eventually die down. They ended up making up like a month later. But the drama didn't really die out for everyone, because Kai finally went live and told the world why he stopped collabing with Aiden Ross as much as he used to.
Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's, but bro, keep it real, bro. A chicken Big Mac, a chicken Big Mac.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the f***ing morning. You supposed to be a manager, and you, what's up with you? I'm not in the mental state to be in front of your. As soon as a of color hop onto the stream, it's straight watermelon and gorillas. I watch Aiden streams a lot. Aiden.
Now, speaking of Aiden, he has some more drama going on with other people outside of Kai Cenat, such as FaZe Banks, and their whole beef started after some DMs have gotten leaked of Banks basically blaming Aiden for a pump and dump crypto scheme, and as a result of that, Banks started getting all types of backlash on social media. He started getting a bunch of hate, and that ultimately led to him stepping down as the CEO of FaZe Clan. And heading into August, unfortunately, things didn't get better for FaZe at all, as Blackboy Max randomly announced his departure from the clan via social media. And this was a very random thing. No one really expected it at the time. No one knew the reason why at the time, but he originally stated it was because he just wanted to focus on himself and build his own personal brand.
I don't own FaZe. I don't own FaZe, gang. No ownership. I want to build something. If you're pussy hurt because you're mad that I want to build something for myself, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause I'm still gonna do it, and I'm gonna make this 5-star shit the biggest shit ever. And me, the biggest shit ever. That don't mean I don't f with these. Don't mean I won't f with these. That don't mean I won't do shit with these. I love them. They're my boys. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna do what I feel is right for me. And then when you see this shit work out down the line, you'll see what I mean. That's all I'm gonna say.
As the month continued, Waters also ruined his whole streaming career. I don't even know how he's doing on YouTube now. I would assume he's still doing fine. But he was receiving a lot of hate in August because he had recorded himself getting into a heated back and forth argument with a Starbucks employee after the employee simply asked him to just not film in the store as it was against policy. And for whatever reason, he didn't want to turn off his cameras. But literally just 2 weeks later, he would end up getting into a more serious altercation with a Starbucks employee after refusing to obey the store policy and not film in the store.
I honestly think you just wasted like 10 minutes of both of our time. I'm sure you don't care because you're getting paid regardless, but I don't. So I'd appreciate it if I could just place an order.
Yeah, you know, again, like I said, initially I would have been willing to do that if you had stopped recording, but...
I know, but my job, just like your job, is just, you know, whatever your job is, my job is to be recorded. Like I record my life. That's my job, it's my career, it's what I get paid for. So I'm just trying to do my job just like you are.
Yeah.
And if you had given me a reason for why the policy is enforced, I would have put the camera down. But you just said, oh, I don't know, it's just a policy.
Now, even though there was a lot going on in August, it was kind of weird because two of the biggest streamers in the world, in Casanat and Astro Speed, didn't really go live much at all during August. The both of them were on some type of streaming hiatus, but they did return towards the end of the month with very big announcements, such as the Mafiathon 3 and the Speed Does America tour. So now we're in September, and of course, September was a great month for both Casanat and Astro Speed, as Kai hit over 1 million subs on Twitch with the Mafiathon, and even got his hair cut by LeBron James. Speaking of LeBron, on the damn recording, this is LeBron's birthday, so I just want to say happy birthday to the GOAT. But anyways, Speed also had a great month with his tour. He got to happily tour the entire country. He went to most of the major cities and just had a good time with everyone,
Chicago,
the same way that he always does everywhere that he goes. But outside of the two GOATs just being the GOATs, of course we couldn't get through a single month without some type of drama within the community. And this time it was kind of a more random beef.
I was told for us not to react to Speed because we said we didn't like old Speed. The Speed that used to be barking and twerking and shit. So we was told we couldn't react to him.
You know what? That's your opinion. And that's cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because it was between Ronnie 2K and Flight React. This came shortly after 2K26 had released, and I guess Ronnie was feeling a little bit big-headed because people enjoyed the game for the first 3 days. By the way, it's pretty terrible now because they don't ban cheaters, but anyways, Ronnie was feeling kind of big-headed, and while doing the stream with Aiden Ross, Ronnie would take it upon himself to say without him, Flight Reacts would be nothing.
Bro, Ronnie, I want to get you on Flight together, bro. That's gotta happen, bro, one day.
Well, I'm happy to do it.
I know.
But it's sort of his entire existence, though, right?
What do you mean?
Isn't his entire like identity to hate me? So like, if he doesn't hate me, then what is he?
Nigga,
Flight, nah,
I'm happy to.
I don't feel like his whole thing is just hating, bashing, you know, 2K.
What I'm saying is, if he didn't bash 2K or me or Mike or whoever, what would his social identity be?
I mean, FTC,
you know,
Flight, you know, he's just the slip, you know, Flight's, in my opinion, Flight my top 3.
Bro, you know when he's saying shit and they trying so hard to like be like these, like to get the nigga that they talking to agree, like, hey, don't you agree with me? Ain't I cooking right now? Bro, Aiden is not agreeing with you, bro. Nobody's agreeing with you, Ronald. Ronald, without 2K, Flight will still be Flight. Without 2K, what's Ronnie gonna do? Watch your motherfucking mouth. You literally just disrespected my 14, 15 years of existence on this YouTube and streaming shit. Watch your motherfucking mouth, Ronald. You add a few new features in 2K that should have been in the motherfucking game for the last 5 years that the community been complaining about. And you're talking different? Humble yourself, nigga.
Other than that, we also had a little more drama between two OG FaZe members, and this drama was a little bit more serious. There were some serious accusations being tossed. This came after FaZe Rain revealed on social media that he ultimately left FaZe Clan because of a lot of weird stuff going on back in the day, and one of the people he had mentioned as a cause of him leaving was FaZe Temper, because according to FaZe Rain, Temper was allegedly bragging about having relations with 17-year-old girls.
This dude looks me in my eyes and says, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I had 2 16-year-olds. I'm like, bro, what? Like, how could you tell me that on my mother's heartbeat? That's what he said. He looked me in the eyes and he said that. Okay, again, brother, he told me 2 16-year-olds, 3. Then on the call, he said, if I said it to sound cool. Okay. So then he goes in the call that we had after with me, you, Apex, Tommy, and he said it was 17-year-old. He admitted it, bro.
Now, I know that's crazy, but heading into October, FaZe Clan finally started to turn everything around after having a rough couple of months, because on the first day of October, they launched their second annual FaZe Subathon, which once again did great as many of the members hit goals that they never even thought were possible. The highlight of the entire subathon was each member hitting 100,000 subscribers and being ranked 1 through 7 in the leaderboards for active subscribers on Twitch. Now, outside of FaZe, October was just another month that had a lot going on for the world of streaming. Another group thing that happened was the launch of DDG and his friends' official content group known as the Capaholics. And even they ended up having some internal problems during the first day of their streams together. And that came after DDG and J5 had some ongoing animosity after the announcement of the group.
So I said, nigga, I made you, nigga. Yeah, I said it. This is not my homie.
The fuck?
You calling some niggas to come fight for you?
I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like, and it's various, and I have various signs. I don't let shit slide so many times, gang. Like, so many times, because I want to be accepted by a group of niggas I thought was cool.
Now, as the month continued, they started to get more and more weird. One of the most popular stories throughout the entire month of October was the story about the popular shoe store Cool Kids getting raided and the CEO of that store getting arrested on some
insane, bro.
That was crazy.
I thought it was fake.
When I seen that shit, I said, ain't no way the fucking Cool Kicks just got raided. I said, who? Cause remember I put on Facebook, I said, who would have thought I'd be seeing Cool Kicks get raided in the 2025.
Yeah, that was crazy. I really thought it was fake.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Pretty hefty charges. And that all stemmed from Cool Kicks allegedly buying a shipment of stolen, unreleased Nike products.
Raided a popular sneaker shop, Cool Kicks, LA, this week in Santa Monica, leading to the felony arrest of owner Adil Shams. Partially captured via live stream, the raid shocked the sneaker community and sparked questions about allegedly stolen merchandise.
The Cool Kicks LA team is speaking out tonight after the owner of the popular sneaker store was arrested.
My boy is good. Cool Kicks is good. The business is good. All this shit that you guys are spreading, all these narratives that you guys have in your head, all these thoughts, ideas, whatever, I promise y'all, I'm telling y'all,
I was wondering what
you will see that all of that shit is not what you think it is, bro. Trust me.
But if you think that's bad, I promise you the month ended a whole lot worse for Emeru, who literally got assaulted at TwitchCon. And to make matters even worse, obviously this was a very serious situation that happened not only live on Twitch, but at a Twitch event. And even with that, the Twitch staff didn't really do anything about this situation at all.
And I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
Right, zoom in on that shit. Fuck you mean?
What?
Now, you're probably wondering how much worse could October possibly have been? Well, if your name is Miskiff, the answer is a whole lot worse. You see, about a week after that whole situation with Emeru happened at TwitchCon, she started speaking out more and more about situations she's been through in her life, and that led to her going live and accusing Miskiff of doing terrible things to her while they were in a secret relationship, and those accusations included very serious things like assault, abuse, and harassment, even stalking. I mean, there was just a whole bunch of crazy things that she was accusing him of, which made him look insane. Like, apparently things even got so bad between those two that Emeru even had to get a restraining order against him.
For a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused. At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed. And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour, and like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die. Like threatening to kill both of us.
Now in November, things didn't really get much better because this is when the whole Nina Lynch situation started going viral. Despite the actual situation taking place a little earlier in the year, it didn't really resurface and start going viral until Nina found herself in some drama with another streamer, and that led to the resurfacing of the clip of her and another girl named Zoe Spencer, who we mentioned earlier in the video, assaulted Silky's assistant Saeed live on stream. So of course, with this happening live on the Twitch platform, everyone was calling for her to be permanently banned or banned for a few months at the least, but instead she got a slap on the wrist and she got banned for like a few days, and then she returned to Twitch and yet again another clip of her assaulting someone else went viral, and then she got banned again, this time for only 1 week. So now it's just been a big question of how does she keep doing these very terrible things live on stream and not getting some type of lengthy ban. But outside of her, there was actually some bright spots in November, such as Rakai, who was basically going viral every single day on the internet for various reasons, especially while he was doing his little back and forth series with Duke Dennis.
And the night before you took him, I told Tylil this, I'm like, it's over with, right? I'm like, it's over. They said, yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't tell security not.
I'm thinking that right now, bro. Right here.
Nigga tried to run into the D-block steppers.
Right.
Crazy as hell.
That was a freaking movie, bro.
Now, on to December, which was the absolute wildest month of content creation I think the world has ever seen. Because there was so much going on throughout the entire month, starting with Rakai getting banned on Twitch for stealing in Walmart and also of scamming clicks for a Fortnite wager. And then after that happened, about a week or so later, the drama-filled Streamer Awards took place, which I believe is the reason for anything negative happening throughout the entire month. I mean, the event itself was literally filled with drama. You had people trying to get a Kanye moment. You had terrible jokes being made by the host, and then people calling the host out for making terrible jokes.
So congratulations to you. Oh, and also congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Tylil said, hell nah.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn it on, turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
And then even after all of that, you still have to deal with the entire aftermath of Billboard.
It was
for example,
on
I'm sure
for
we
the
all remember
camera.
the stock guy and how he came out with rumors that he heard Dez saying some crazy things in the bathroom about Fan, who was the host of making jokes about Kai. Then there was RMOS, who came out and said that Rakai and Ray made her so uncomfortable at the Streamer Awards because they simply asked what she looked like. And then of course after that, you still have the whole entire Jordan Pauline and Tylil situation. And if that's still not enough, as the month continued, you had Casanat getting hated on by the entire internet for literally no reason. All he did was open up about some of his mental health issues he's been going through and how he's using anime to help him through his situation.
I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone, and I just been able to, you know, find happiness within that.
But to make matters even worse, after Kai announced his whole mental health thing throughout the entire month, on Christmas Day, Kai took to Twitter to announce that his relationship was officially over, and that led to the internet having all of these think pieces. There was even rumors going around that his girlfriend cheated on him with NBA Youngboy, which I don't believe at all. But the story of the entire month has definitely been about the ending of FaZe Clan and all of the drama that came with it. It's definitely been a crazy year for streaming, and to be honest, there couldn't have been any more of a fitting ending to a drama-filled year. Now as we head into 2026, we gotta brace ourselves for the aftermath of this whole month of December, because I'm sure the effects from this month alone is going to carry out throughout the whole next year. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how 2026 plays out. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So with that being said, be sure to comment down below and let me know what was your favorite moment of the year. What do you think about all of the drama that took place this year? And what do you think streaming will look like in 2026? Be sure to let me know down below. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 25,000 subscribers. You guys have shown me so much love and support throughout this entire year, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for that. We've accomplished a lot, and in 2026 we're only going to accomplish more. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. You guys know any feedback is good feedback to me, and as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Yeah, nah, that shit 2025 was crazy.
It was extremely crazy.
We had our good and we had a lot of bad.
But what I could say, the best for me for 2025 was Streamer U. That was so like iconic. Like, I can't wait for Streamer U again. I feel like it's just gonna be even better. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Streamer U was my favorite moment of 2025.
It was.
Because
Mine
seeing
too.
everybody, I was flipping through so many different streams every day for the 3 days they was there, 4 days they was there, whatever it was. It was good. It was some good content.
And you know, there's some people that took advantage of Streamer U too. So we got Yana out of it, which I love. My girl Big Jenkins. Okay.
It was quite a few people that took advantage of it, and then there was some that didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of good that came out of Streamer U.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Funniest moment for me out of Streamer U was when Deshae ass got snatched up. And we actually seen the actual, we reacted to the actual, the camera view of it, like the actual view, not funny Mike shit that we seen, like his actual, like Punga actual view of that shit. We reacted to that. That shit was funny as hell. That was one of my favorite moments of Streamer U. And then Deshae and Duke them.
Yeah.
Why every time I see you crying, get up.
Don't look drunk.
Yes.
Yeah. So from Streamer U is definitely
them trying to say Deshae was musty and whole time it was his cameraman.
Yes. That.
And then Corey, him and DDG, they didn't even know that nigga was in the room and shit.
And then when they threw the party, that was something else.
Nah, yeah, that was my best moment. Streamer U was my best. Shit, we even applied for Streamer U. I never got my denial or acceptance letter. She got her denial letter. We literally reacted to seeing who got in. So since I didn't get in, I didn't even post that shit.
Yeah.
So here's to 2026. Hopefully we get in as a unit, because we gonna apply as a unit this time. Now that I know, because we did it individually. Had I known we could have just did it as a group, we would have just did it as a group.
Yes. So.
But we will do it this year. But hey, here's the 2026.
Yes.
You made it this far. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so anytime we drop a video. Check out Ayebando's playlist. Check out all the other playlists too, because we don't just react to Ayebando, we react to a ton of other content.
Yes, you made it this far in the video. Just let us know that you watched the full video, please and thank you. Also like the video, but most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. We're trying to get our silver play button, okay? We're trying to upgrade this office, trying to come to my YouTube, trying to get in a Streamer U when it happens. We're trying to do a lot of things, okay? We locked in. I need y'all to lock in as well. Please hit that subscribe button.
Facts. This Sasha AK.
Limit Sasha.
I'm Tree December Reacts, and y'all have a good one.
Bye, losers.